Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour or so, we're going to hopefully be learning some vocabulary, in particular idioms, specifically idioms that have to do with foot and feet. So put your feet up, get comfortable, get your coffee, and join me here, and we're gonna do some exercises together, fill in the blank type exercises, as well as we'll converse a little about any related idioms or idioms that are very similar in your first language, in your native tongue, and uh, yeah. And I forgot what I was going to say. Okay. Welcome to the class. Hello, 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 Michael. How are you?
Hey, teacher Rockley. I'm great.
Hi.
How are you?
A little tired, but good. Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is.
hello, Alejandro. Welcome back.
Hello, teacher.
Hi there.
Hello.
Nice to have you aboard. Hello, Daniel.
Hello, how's it going? It's still hanging in there or what? No?
Hanging in there. You got it, buddy. Yep. I'm hanging in there. Okay, and hello to Alexander. Alexander, hello.
Okay, hello. Yeah, I'm a little tired like you, but good.
You
Here
too,
trying
huh?
to learn something new. Yeah.
Great. Where are you from, Alexander?
Well, I'm from Central America, El Salvador.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. Excellent. Must be very late at night there for you.
Yeah, actually, I have right now, it is 11 o'clock p.m., but I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
classes today, and I'm a student, and right now I'm on vacation, so I have time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good for you. You're on vacation from classes, but you're still trying to learn. Way to
Yeah.
go. Okay. Okay. We are going to look at foot and feet. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Yeah, likewise. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay. I'm going to do a screen share here. We're going to start off with a pretty simple exercise we're going to do together. Okay. You got a 50-50 chance of being correct, because here's what we're doing. You guys will read the sentence and then try to figure out if you want to use foot or feet in the idiom, which is in the sentence. Alrighty, Michael, I think you were the first in, so can you get us started with number one here?
People ask you. People ask you the most unexpected question in this job. You really have to think on your feet.
Feet. Yeah, think
Yeah,
on your
like
feet.
quickly, on the spot.
That's right, on the spot. Quick thinking. Yes, thinking on your feet. Perfect. Yeah, and good explanation, by the way.
Yeah.
Exactly correct. All right, Alejandro, can you try number two here?
Okay. When I get home from work, the first thing I do is make a cup of tea, put my feet up and relax in front of the TV.
Very good. And how about you, Alejandro? Do you like to put your feet up after a hard day at work?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you only put one foot up, that would be only half the job. So, yeah, we use the expression put your feet up to mean to relax. Okay.
Okay.
Alexander, can you try number three? Alexander, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry.
Now I can. Okay.
Yeah, I'm having my flat decorated at the moment. They are supposed to finish it today, but they've been drawing their foot, so it'll probably be Friday now.
Uh, you've been tricked.
I don't- it's supposed to be feet or what?
It's
I have no
supposed to
idea.
be feet. Yes,
Okay,
dragging their feet.
okay,
All
so that
right.
means their feet.
Yeah, a very common idiom. They've been dragging their feet, meaning they're taking more time than they should. They're wasting time or just plain doing something very slowly. As in, if you're walking, dragging your feet, you're going to move pretty slowly. Okay, we use this to talk about any kind of work project, anything that's supposed to be that's being done. Uh, yeah. Okay. Daniel, number 4.
Yeah, you can live with your parents forever, Victor. Your 26. It's time you were standing on your own feet.
Yeah. Well, since it has 2. Yeah.
2 foot, right?
2 foot. Yeah, wouldn't make any sense, obviously, because foot is singular and feet is plural. Okay. You stand on your own 2 feet. Okay. Meaning, Daniel.
Well, you gotta take it seriously. I mean,
Well, yeah.
you gotta
Uh,
make a move in your life. You gotta pay your
mhm.
bills. Yeah, pay
Yeah,
a mortgage.
you have
Get a
to
car. Get a job.
be all of that fun stuff. Okay, right. Welcome to life, in other words.
Yeah.
Uh, real life. Okay, yeah, you have to be independent. Stand on your own 2 feet is the meaning there.
You said that in the US it's pretty bad if you live with your parents.
Yeah,
What is
that's
the
true.
the age limit for you?
Well, for Victor here, 26 would be that's pretty old. What
Yeah.
is the
Oh man.
yeah. In the United States, if you're going to university, for example, in your hometown and you live with your parents, well, that's you're still in school. So that's acceptable. That's considered normal. But basically, once you've graduated school, if you graduate high school and you don't go to university, then you're expected to move out. If you
Oh really?
graduate university, then yeah, you're expected to. Either way, once you graduate, you're expected to get a job, and generally you move out from your parents. Now, I say that, but then there's another kind of effect, Daniel, and that is when you get older and your parents are very old, 70s or 80s or retired. It's um, it's not strange to then have your parents move back in with you so you can take care of them, keep an eye on them. And
Mm.
so you could be, 40 and have your parents move in and live with your parents, but that's kind of that's looked at obviously kind of positively. Obviously, you're taking care of your parents. That's responsible, good thing to do.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, kick them out of the nest. Okay, actually related to this whole idea, uh, we have a lot of idioms and expressions about that have to do with the nest, like where a bird lives. So yeah, Victor's parents need to kick him out of the nest, for example. Um, or we say parents whose children leave sometimes have empty nest syndrome. They feel depressed because their children have left the house.
Mhm.
But a necessary thing to do. So sometimes parents don't want the children to leave, but
Mm.
they're very saddened by it, but they feel they have to. It's a cultural thing.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. while we were chatting, a couple other students have entered the class, and I want to greet them. Hello, Araceli.
Hello, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good too.
Oh, good. And also, I'd like to welcome Anatoly. Hi, Anatoly. Is it Saturday
Hello.
already?
Yes, yes, that's right. Saturday.
Great. That must mean I have tomorrow off. Oh, so good to see you, Anatoly.
Thank you.
You remind me that I only have a short time to go before I can relax. You're like the first bird in spring, Anatoly. You're my sign. Okay, number 5, Heidi. Can you look at this one for us?
The French goalkeeper played brilliantly. He didn't put a foot wrong.
Okay, and again, because of the wording in the sentence, we have an article A. Makes it quite obvious we need a singular noun because A or articles A, and the basically mean one of something. So, yeah, all right. Very clear choice here. A foot. Um, didn't put a foot wrong. Okay, looking at this idiom, it's important to note that it's always, we would never say it in a positive way. He put a foot wrong. No, I might say he misstepped in his calculations or in his plan. Misstepped would be common, but I would not say he put a foot wrong. It's always negative. He didn't put a foot wrong. So the whole thing here with didn't belongs actually in the idiom. Okay, Araceli, I think it's your turn here. Can you read number 6 for me?
Okay. I don't mind my son going to discos and clubs, but I have to put my foot down when he started coming home as late as 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay, Araceli, have you ever had to put your foot down?
I'm not sure about the meaning.
Well,
No,
well,
because my
is your, I can't tell. Is your connection cutting out, or am I interrupting you? Okay. It's connection. Okay. All right. Well, hopefully that will be better. All right. If you're going to put your foot down, it means you're going to enforce the rules. All right. Maybe there's no clear rules, or maybe there are rules, but they're.
I understand.
Hello.
Okay.
We have a communication problem.
You have to be.
Ooh. Araceli, you're kind of cutting out, Araceli. You're like you're going through a tunnel or something. Okay. All right. You put your foot down. You're going to enforce the rules. Basically, that's it. Okay. Or there's no rules. Okay. You have a roommate who never does the dishes, but you don't actually have. You never really talked about it. But you might say, I'm so sick of cleaning up after my roommate. I have to put my foot down and insist that he does the dishes every other day or something like that. Okay, Anatoly, can you take a look at number 7?
Okay. I get on very well with my flatmate now, but we got off on the wrong feet because she used to play her music so loud. It was fine after we talked about it.
Okay. So got off on the wrong foot or feet?
Uh, feet, feet maybe. I don't know.
Well, again, well, we have the. So, okay, get off on the wrong foot is the expression.
Mhm.
Um, okay, if you get off on the wrong foot, you start badly. Um, Maybe awkwardly, or for some reason, the beginning of a relationship starts out not well. Um, it's often used for that. It's also used to talk about, I don't know, starting out anything. For example, maybe it can be used, for example, we're starting a new marketing program, and oh wow, we got off on the wrong foot. Um, we made a miscalculation and sent the wrong information to our potential clients. Okay, our whole marketing program got off on the wrong foot. So it can be used in that way as well. Often used for relationships between people, however. Okay, back around we go. Michael, number 8.
I know you're I know you're on holiday, Martin, but you still need to help in the kitchen. I'm not going to wait on your hand and the whole time. Hand and foot.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very good. Okay, Michael, have you ever waited on someone hand and foot?
Like to wait a lot, or what?
Well, wait is used here more like waitress or waiter, wait on tables, meaning to serve someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to serve you hand and foot. Okay, the idea being that you do every little thing as if the person was helpless. For example, you might wait on a person hand and foot if they were sick, really sick. All
Mm-hmm.
right, you get them water and you get them food and you give them a back rub and another extra pillow and okay, that's the idea. You're you're basically uh, doing everything, serving them.
Okay.
All right. Have you ever waited on someone hand and foot, Michael?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Why not?
Why?
Things happens.
Okay. Okay, Alejandro, number 9, please. Uh-huh.
I worked for 13 hours yesterday. I was dead on my I was dead on my foot when I got home.
Oh, almost. Okay, the expression is actually dead on my feet. Alejandro, have you ever felt like you were dead on your feet?
Hmm.
Ooh. So tired, exhausted, barely able to stand up. Have you ever felt like that, Alejandro?
Uh, 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 I was dead on.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah, the meaning is very, very tired, exhausted. Yeah.
I don't understand the significance. Pardon.
Okay.
Uh, means
Mhm.
what means that idiom?
Okay, it means very tired. So you could remove the idiom that I've highlighted here, dead on my feet. Just remove it and say very tired when I got home. So if you're dead on your feet, the meaning of the idiom is extremely exhausted, very to a high degree.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Alexander, number 10.
Okay, I like the idea of having an office party, but who's going to foot the bill?
Excellent. So the expression is foot the bill. What does that mean? What do you do if you foot the bill, Alexander?
That you need to pay for that?
That's right. Pay for everything. If you're footing the bill, that means you're paying the whole bill. You're paying for everything. Absolutely. Quick review. All right. All right, sure. We can do this. We got a lot of time. All right. Which idiom means think quickly? Can you remember, Daniel?
Think on your feet.
Yes. Think on your feet. Very good. Here it is up here, number 1. Okay, Heidi, do you remember work slowly?
Yeah, what?
Do you remember the idiom that means to work very slowly?
No.
Okay, anybody else?
To drag your feet?
Drag your feet. Yeah, stop dragging your feet. Get to work. Okay. Very good. Araceli, which idiom means to be independent? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, to be standing on your own feet.
To stand on your own 2 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay.
On your own 2 feet. Don't forget 2. It's important to get idioms exact. Sometimes it's confusing. I know, because sometimes they can be altered slightly, especially when the idiom, of course, includes a subject noun or an object noun. But sometimes the idiom has to be really word for word, especially the verbs and the collocations of adjectives and nouns. Okay. Make no mistakes, Anatoly. What is make no mistakes?
Maybe
Excuse me. Sorry.
Put feet wrong.
Put your feet wrong.
No. It is opposite.
Yeah. Well, actually, not really. Okay, where was that one? I had to. Didn't put a foot wrong. Okay. All right. Make no mistakes. No, you've got it right, Anatoly. You just got to make no mistakes.
No mistake.
So, as I expressed, it's don't put a foot wrong is how the idiom goes. That's right. Weird idiom because it's always kind of a negative. Make no mistakes. Okay. Michael, object to something. Okay. Not exactly how I defined it.
Foot in your throat.
Like
that.
Foot on your throat. Oh, that's another.
No, I don't know. I honestly only know first one. Like think on your feet. Like think fast. But other ones they're quite new for me.
Okay. All right. Object to something. I kind of defined it a little differently, so it's understandable. It's confusing. You put your foot down. Okay. I said to actually enforce a rule. Okay. Both are kind of right. You're objecting. You're angry. You're upset about something. But it also means you're going to do something about it. You're definitely going to do an action. You're going to yell at the person, or you're going to enforce a rule. Something will be done. All right, and finally, pay. Alejandro, do you remember the expression that means pay? Pay everything.
Mm, pay.
Pay. And in fact, it means pay everything.
I think no, I don't know.
Okay. Glass? Who knows? Anybody?
Foot the bill, right?
Foot the bill. Yeah, that's it. Foot the bill. If you foot the bill, you pay. You pay everything. Okay, let's look at some new idioms. Okay. All right, idioms. Idioms with verbs. Oh, I invented a new word by accident. Vidioms. Verb idioms. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Put the following, okay, verbs, really verb phrases, into the dialogue. So this exercise is in the form of a dialogue, as in the first person. If I say, have you had a busy day? You look exhausted. You might say this. Alexander?
Okay. A. Got cold feet. B. Got itchy feet. C. Landed on her feet. Rush off her feet. E. Set foot. F. Find my feet. G. Put my foot on it. And H. Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, so which one fits here? Alexander, what do you think? Yes, it was the
Yeah.
first day of the sale. We were...
Yeah, good question.
Well, there's a big clue if you look at the pronouns.
Yeah, we were fine. No, I have no idea right now. Yeah, those are news for me.
Okay.
New for me. Yeah. So,
Well, if you know grammar, however,
yeah.
you can see that the subject we were, and then the verb phrase contains another pronoun which refers back to we. No, not seeing it. Let me throw it out to the class then. Anyone? Artheli?
D maybe.
Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, brush off our feet.
Artheli, Anatoly, you're both correct. Yes. We were rushed off our feet. I was trying to give you grammar hints here because our, the possessive pronoun, refers to we. So it would be impossible to say we were landed on her feet, okay, because her doesn't match we. My foot doesn't match we. Okay, rushed off our feet. Okay.
Sorry, what's the exact meaning of the idiom? Rush off our feet?
Rushed
To
off
be
our feet.
tired?
Well, no, to to be swamped, to be very, very busy, particularly usually at work. Yeah. Uh, I understand this as an American, but I think this is more of a British expression. Americans have a lot of different ways to say we were really busy at work. Does anybody know any slang or expressions or idioms that Americans use? No? Okay. I can say
Busy at work?
we were swamped. Well, busy at work, that's very straightforward dictionary definition. Of course.
Lots on my plate. Lots of on my plate.
Okay. A lot on my plate basically means that you have a lot of work to do. That's true. It's
Yeah.
definitely it's related. If I want to express that I had a busy day, I could say I was swamped. I was busy today. I could say I was swamped at work. I can say we were weeded at work. Or if I'm really, really busy right now, I can say I'm in the weeds. Help me out here, man. I'm in the weeds. Yeah. I might, and someone might reply, "Let me get my weed whacker, and I'll help you right out." Okay. All right. In the weeds, we're swamped. We were up to our eyeballs. All right. Very busy. Or very simply, I can say we were buried at work today. Oh, work was terrible. We were buried all day. All right, lots of so Americans have a lot of expressions to talk about being busy at work. Maybe many of these might be new for you, but really common for Americans. Okay, I don't know why they're a little bit funny for me. Weeded, or in the weeds, or swamp. There's an element of humor there, but I guess it's American humor, so probably might not understand that. Okay, moving on. Daniel, number 2. You've lived in lots of different countries, haven't you, Daniel?
Well, yes. Okay, yes, I can stay in one place for too long. After about a year, I set foot. No. Landed on my foot. No. Oh man, I don't know. Give me a clue.
Give you a clue. Okay. Let's see. It's in present tense.
Present tense.
Yeah, because he's saying after this is a regular thing for him, so he's using present simple tense to show regular activity or repeated action.
So that would be the second column, right? So put my foot in it? No.
Well, not entirely the second column, no. Well, there's a hint.
Oh, okay. Get itchy feet.
There you go. After about a year, I get itchy feet. All right, if you get itchy feet, you want to travel. That's what that means.
I get the meaning, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't left the town where I live in 6 months. I'm getting itchy feet. I need to go somewhere. Go to the beach or go hiking or something.
Yeah. That's pretty popular in American people, right? You said that.
Yeah, also very true. Yeah, it's common to get itchy feet and want to move somewhere else. Okay, Heidi. Well, Heidi, did you go out with Jill over the weekend? Did you ask her?
Oh.
Here you are.
I wanted to phone her, but I got cold feet at the last minute, so I didn't.
Very good. Yeah. Heidi, where do people famously get cold feet? What situation? Do you know?
What situation? Oh, For example, I needed to have some speech in front of public, but suddenly I got cold feet. Then I ran away.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very good example and very appropriate. However, there is one event that's common in most of our lives in which this expression is used a lot, uh, and that is getting married. Often people who are about to get married get cold feet um, shortly before the actual nuptials, the wedding. It kind of, the second I hear "get cold feet," I think about weddings. They kind of go together. Um, okay, Araceli, how about number 4? Has your sister found a job yet?
Um, didn't tell you? She's got a wonderful job in the city. Company car, incentives, bonuses. She's really landed on her feet.
Very good. Tough one because she's is really she has here instead of she is. She has really landed on her feet, meaning, uh, hmm, meaning what, Aratheli?
Uh, yeah, I understand, but it's hard to explain.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
that she has got she's like she has a very good place to land. It means that to get roots or to get I don't know that she arrived to the right place and got a
Mm-hmm.
good opportunity there.
Right. Okay. There is a slight difference. I think you explained it well. There's a slight difference, British and American. For an American, for me, there's an implication if she landed on her feet that, in fact, there were some problems before. Um, okay. All right. Bob had a rough patch for a while. He lost his job and got a divorce, but eventually he landed on his feet, got a new job, and made up with his wife or whatever, something like that. There is an implication when I read this particular exercise that if she landed on her feet, that there's, for me as an American, it implies that she was in trouble before. She, for some reason, she was not doing well. Yeah,
I think
the way Americans
maybe
use
this
it.
comes
Yeah.
from
Go ahead.
yes, I think maybe this expression comes from cats. If you see cats, they always land on their feet. So if they are falling, that's the meaning you said. They are in trouble. They are falling, but they always land on their feet. They turn their bodies
Ah,
in the air. So maybe something like
That's
that.
literal.
that's an excellent way to think about it, and you may be exactly right. Because in your explanation, they always land on their feet. You just said another idiom, another way we use this. Oh, Bob has had problems at work before, but he always manages to land on his feet. He always lands on his feet, kind of like a cat. Even though he gets into difficult or bad situations, it's very common to hear this expression with always. He always lands on his feet, or she always lands on her feet. Yeah, I like that. A good way to think about it, and frankly, that's a great way to learn idioms. When I even, I know I'm a native English speaker, but when I think of an idiom or I see an idiom, I actually get a picture in my mind of something. I actually really do. every idiom for me has an actual brain picture that it corresponds with. So actually, I think that's very astute, Artheli. Nice job. Okay. Anatoly, how about number 5? Oh dear, I think I've just.
Oh
What?
dear, I think I just. Why? What
What?
have you done? I've just asked Jane about her holiday in Africa. Oh no, and you didn't know that the airline had gone bust. Maybe uh, put my foot in it.
Very good. Now I just put my foot in it. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of related to the one you had earlier, Anatoly. Don't put a foot wrong. Okay. Um, if you put your foot in it, yeah, you've done something that's well, you said something or you've done something probably highly embarrassing that would seem to make you insensitive or cause yourself trouble. You've caused problems for yourself if you put your foot in it. You've made a complicated situation or a difficult situation for yourself. Okay. Put your foot in it. This reminds me of an episode of well, never mind that. Never mind that. Scratch that. Okay, let's move on. Where are we? Number 6. Michael, please. So you had a good time in Paris, then?
So you had a good time then? Yes, but I hope I never. So where are they?
Here they are. They're up here.
Okay.
I hope I never blank in another art museum or art
Put
gallery.
my foot in it.
Nope. That was the last one. If you put your foot in it, or then you step into trouble.
Find my feet.
No, I hope I never find my feet in another art gallery. Actually, that kind of makes sense, but that's not it. I hope I never. No idea? Anybody? Okay. All right. For example, okay. How can I explain this? A place that you would never go. You would never set foot in that place. The idiom is set foot. I hope I never set foot in another art gallery. I will never set foot in that. In his. Oh, I hate Bob. I will never set foot in his store, for example. I'll never step in. I'll never actually walk there. It actually means I will never physically go to this place, is how we use it. You're actually talking about physically walking into a certain place. So
have we found here like put my foot in the door or no?
Not yet.
Not yet. That's a common one. I mean, like I heard many times. You should put your foot in the door.
You should. Well, we don't really say put your foot in the door, but we say get a foot in the door.
Get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a good one to know. Actually, you're right. I'm not sure why that's not here because it's a very common one. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean, Michael? If you get a foot in the door?
Well, you like Well, I cannot explain, but where I've heard it, it's like implying that uh, you will have advantage if
Exactly.
you do that thing, like you something do, and because of that, people will know you better, or maybe, and you will have advantage later.
Yeah, if you have a foot in the door, you get a foot in the door. That's right. You have an advantage. Okay, uh, he's dating the boss's daughter, so he really has a foot in the door. For example.
Funny
Mm,
example.
yeah, right. Yeah, if you maybe you have an internship, okay? I got an internship at Samsung. Yeah, I'd really like to work for that company, and I took the opportunity to work as an intern to get a foot in the door,
Hmm.
right? That's basic. Yeah, I think get a foot in the door. I actually think of interns. It's definitely, they go hand in hand. It'd be very common to talk about internship. Thanks for bringing up that expression, and it is sort of glaringly missing, actually. It's a
That's
very
weird.
it
It's very
is
common.
weird. It's a very common expression. I don't know why it didn't make the list. Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up. And as we're doing these idiom classes, I really appreciate bringing up related idioms, and or talking about idioms related in your own language. It's very interesting to me, for me, I should say. Okay, where am I? Alejandro, how's the
Yeah,
new job going, Alejandro?
how's the new job going? Sam, it's all very new. I think it'll take me a couple of weeks to 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 find my feet.
Excellent, very good. Uh, to find my feet, exactly. To be comfortable. All right.
Mhm.
If you find your feet, often with a time phrase, it took me a couple weeks to find my feet. Um, when I first went to university, or I first moved to Manila, it took a month or two to find my feet, but eventually I settled in. Uh, okay. Actually, when I was reading this with you here, it occurred to me uh, another foot idiom that's also glaringly missing, um, strangely enough, and that is to get your feet wet. Well, your, get his, her, some possessive pronoun, to get your feet wet. Uh, Particularly because this person here is just starting a new job. So, Alejandro, any idea what I mean when I say it might take him a couple of weeks to get his feet wet?
It's
Well, basically, it means to start something. Okay. For example, I might say, uh, someone might ask, "Oh, are you taking Taekwondo classes?" Yeah, I've taken a couple classes. Basically, just gotten my feet wet. So just to sort of start something, to sample something, to start to get to know what it's like. Example, the picture in my brain, I picture going to the beach and how you kind of slowly walk into the water to see how cold the water is. In fact, you're getting your feet wet, or another related idiom, test the waters. Oh, I've taken a couple Taekwondo class to test the waters. I just started to get my feet wet. All right. All right, to experience something new. Oh, well, where'd Alexander go? We went to bed. Okay, good. Get your rest. Daniel, how about number 8? It's my first job, and they're giving me a company car, and the salary is twice what I expected. What do you think of that?
Just keep your feet on the ground, right?
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
All
Can you say
right.
you landed on your feet?
Yeah. Okay. Get rid of just, but you really landed on your feet, son. Yes. Yes, you could. Mm-hmm. All right. Keep your feet on the ground. Very good. And in fact, we use this whole idiom to describe people, characteristic traits. He's well grounded. He's got his feet firmly on the ground, often with the adverb firmly. Yeah, to indicate that someone is very, very stable. Okay, so his feet firmly on the ground. Basically, this whole thing is used as an adjective clause to describe somebody who's very stable.
That would mean you're not dreaming about impossible things, right?
Yeah.
Or you're taking it easy. For example, in this example.
Right. In fact, a derogatory term that we use for people who are the opposite of someone whose feet are firmly on the ground, we would call that person an airhead.
Airhead. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it offensive? No.
Yes, it is. Not deeply offensive. It's not a curse word or anything, but it's definitely. If I say he's such an airhead, I mean that he's not practical and stable. He's totally impractical and really not responsible. Somebody whose feet are firmly on the ground is very responsible.
Realistic.
Realistic, yeah, that's good. That's a good way to put it.
Talking about foot idioms, have one foot in the grave. Is it common?
Oh, good one. Another. Oh, there's a lot of missing foot idioms today. Good one. Have one foot in the grave. Very good. What does that mean? Do you know?
Yeah, you're about to die, or
Yeah,
I think it's
pretty much.
humorous also. If you tell him that to someone, like in a humorous way, you know.
Yeah, it can be used humorously or sarcastically, but it can be used in a serious way as well. Oh my God, did you see Bob? I swear to God, he has one foot in the grave already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or if you witness somebody with one foot in the grave, and for example, he's smoking a cigarette. Oh, look at Bob. He's got one foot in the grave, and there's another nail in his coffin. So,
Okay.
another nail in his, again, his, her.
To
Coffin.
an elderly man, also an old man.
Well, an old, yeah, any old man, we could say he's got one foot in the grave.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we? Who are we? Heidi, I guess. Oh, rewind. You have to think. Bloop.
Oh.
On? Yes. You have to think. You have to think on your feet. All right. Very good. Okay, that was easy enough. Araceli, number 2.
Somebody has to foot the bill.
Indeed. Very good. Number 3. Oh, I see. The answers are over here. Okay. Anatoly.
You need time to find uh, your feet.
Yeah, your feet. Okay. You need time to find rabbit feet. No, that's not right. Okay, Michael?
I was on
Michael?
my
Yeah.
feet when I got home.
Yeah.
I was mm, so why do we have two words with and slash on?
They're in the same row. So if we follow the same row here, you have a choice. Dead or alive.
Okay, clear. I was dead on my feet when I got home.
Okay, I have the opportunity to say wanted. Michael wanted, dead or alive. uh,
What?
okay, I did. For me, that's funny, but again, crazy American humor. Wanted, dead or alive is a very common phrase. I suppose it's idiomatic. It would be posted on signs in the Old West for criminals, like uh,
Yeah.
wanted, dead or alive. It's Billy the Kid. Okay, they didn't really care how they got him, but either way, reward. Okay. Daniel.
Yeah, I was rushed off my feet.
Indeed. Very good. Heidi.
Oh dear, I think I've just put my foot on it.
Put my foot in it, meaning you stepped into trouble, pretty much. Exactly. Um, but I think Michael said that earlier. Put my foot on something, on someone's neck. I put my. You put your foot on their neck, it means you conquer them utterly and totally and completely. You totally dominate someone. So that does exist. Foot on somebody's neck, actually. All right. Araceli. Araceli, are you there? Okay. Anatoly, number 7.
Okay, I got cold feet and changed my mind.
Very good. Back to you, Michael.
We got off on the right. No, wrong.
We get off on the wrong foot. Yeah, and actually, it's worth pointing out there's no such expression as we got off on the right foot. However, you may actually hear an English speaker say that. They're sort of being sarcastic and they're aware that the idiom doesn't exist, but they're purposefully using right to be a little bit, well, to tell a pun, to be a little bit funny. Daniel, number 9.
I will never set foot in that place again.
Yeah, I hate that place. Okay, usually negative. I wouldn't set foot in there. I won't set foot in there. I'm never going to set foot in there. Definitely. Last one, Araceli. Oh, suddenly she's very quiet. Anatoly?
He didn't put a foot wrong.
Indeed. Very good. Okay, good job, everyone. We are out of time, and I've got to go because
Thank
I've got
you
another
very
verbling class.
much.
Thank you. Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye for now. See you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.